Welcome, my beautiful people. I am about to share with you a joint health workout. I'm Mercy, if you don't know me, if you've been referred by a friend. Welcome, new friend. Here we are in our spacious living room. Also, you might see a couple of cat assistants wander through, so if you like cats, bonus. If you're watching this later, not live, feel free to pause the video at any time so that you can do whatever you need to do, get an extra item that might be helpful to you, etc. I want you guys to think of this as a true choose your own adventure, okay? So as I was messaging with someone earlier today who's in a cast on their leg, you can do some of this seated in a chair, no problem. You can do the upper body part. Conversely, if you got like a shoulder injury right now or something like that, you can still just kind of get moving a little bit by doing the lower body part. So you get to choose, right? Do any part that appeals to you and not do any part that doesn't appeal to you. You're also welcome to just hang out and watch and feel the community that we have the amazing opportunity to participate in through technology. Like, yeah, we're in a really, really challenging time right now, but we can all connect together in real time, and you can watch it again later if you find it helpful. If you heard that noise over to the side right here, that was a cat leaping to the top of a chair. So there might be extreme excitement during this live broadcast, right? Things that not even I could be prepared for. Number one, here are some items that might be helpful in our time together today. If you happen to own one of these, yeah, guys, it's an old school step, right? This will be super, super helpful for you. I'm going to pan down a little bit so you can see this too. The lighting is not great in this room. I apologize. Doing the best with what we have here. Also, if you have some hand weights, small hand weights, that'll be really helpful. I use these little 3-pound weights, and if I haven't mentioned before, but I've put it printed on my page, this is a series of exercises that I myself do once a week just for general joint health. So if we don't know each other, I'll just let you know I teach yoga and aerial acrobatics, and this is a really helpful series of exercises I found to just keep my joints healthy for aerial pursuits, but it's great for anyone. And there's going to be a pretty extensive core section at the end that I think would be, you know, helpful to anybody who wants a little bit of a stronger core. If you don't have any weights like this, what do? Have you got a water bottle in your house? Something like this. Great, 2 of them, obviously. I was unprepared, I didn't have a good example. Try to take 2 of the same water bottles, but in a pinch, you'll at least be able to use some little bit of resistance. And if not, just do it holding nothing at all and just kind of resist as you go. That's about it. Shall we get started? Guys, let's go ahead and do it. Go ahead and pick up your weights. I'm going to try to adjust this so that we can, that might be a little bit better. Now we're crooked. Darn it. Let's see. I think this is going to be okay. Okay. No, let's do this. Let's get some perspective. Yeah, a little back perspective. Okay, first thing we're going to do is overhead presses. So I'm just going to sit down so you can see what's going on. You want to start with a 90-degree angle at your elbows, right? We're not going to come down here. We're going to start here, and we're going to push straight up as if you're going to create a triangle above your head, right? Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now, if you'd like to add the lower body component, we're just going to step up and back on a step if you have one, or if you can take your phone into a stairwell, you can use the bottom step of the stairwell. The really important part, listen, do not keep stepping up and down with the same foot, right? So if you're going to step up with your left foot the first time, you're going to step up with your right foot the second time. Symmetry in all things, right? Let's try a set of these. So take it up 90 degrees. You can take an inhale, exhale, step up, make your triangle, come back. And exhale, up, and 6 more, and 5 more, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And now we're going to take those 90 degrees and pulse it. Just pulse for 8 and 7, breathing, 6, exhaling as you step up, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Go back up to the presses again. Take it up for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And now pulse it 90 degrees. Keep it there, 4. Just tiny pulses. And 3, and 2, And one. You're done with the first exercise. Give yourself a hand. Woo! Next up, we're going to do a sort of boxing maneuver, right? So I'll sit so you can see your arms will be at your sides, and then you're going to bring your arm up, and you're going to punch across at a diagonal. But you're not going to fling it or swing it in any way. You're in complete control the whole time. Up, punch across, really controlled as you go. From the side, okay? Up, punch across, back, elbow in, and down, right? What you're going to do with your legs, if you're participating in the leg portion of our fun today, you're going to step up. The other leg's going to pull up to your chest, knee to the chest, kick out in front, step back down. Other leg comes up, right? This thusly, right? So if I'm stepping up with my left foot and I'm crossing over with my left arm, my right leg's going to go across. If this confuses you, don't worry about it. Don't do that part. But I want you to really think about when you're kicking up, what's happening? Your core's really activating here, right? As you both pull that knee into the body, and then you're going to extend out and kick. Obviously, if you're kicking up at a 90-degree angle, it's going to be a little more challenge than if you're down here. So challenge yourself. See what works. Let's do that now. Stepping up with the left foot, kicking with the left arm, or stepping up with the left foot, punching with the left arm. Ready? Inhale, exhale, up we go. 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, using your breath. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Something exciting is coming up. Use both arms. Up and cross, both arms. Good. And 7, and 6. No swinging of the arms. Super in control. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Strong exhale each time. And 1. Now go back to single arms. Left arm comes up for 4. Right arm. 3, 2, and back to doubles, set of 4. Here we go. Here's 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Guess what? You're done. Yay! You're done with segment 2. You guys are awesome. Now it's time for some bicep curls. I'm going to demo seated so you can see. Take your elbows down, palms turn up and slightly out. Bring your arms a little bit away from your body, okay? So you're going to keep those elbows in this way and just curl it right up to the shoulders. From the side, it looks like this. So down here, but you're not swinging or lifting your arms up. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. And what we're going to do with the lower body is just take a hamstring curl behind. So as I step up, I'll demo from the side for you for a sec. Up, curl. Try to kick yourself in the butt, literally. And figuratively, why not? Okay, here we go. We're going to start with the left foot, both arms curling up. Inhale, and exhale, go. And 7, and 6, and 5. Here's 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Keep the feet going. Now just pulse the arms up. Take them to the shoulder. Keep them here. Now arm just a little bit. 7. A little bit more. 6, and 5. Here's 4, and 3, and 2. Almost to bottom 1. Now curl them up 4 more times. Here we go. Exhale, up, and 3, and 2, and 1, and pulses. 1 set. Here's 4, lower down, 3, and 2 more, and 1. Great job! You did 3 segments. Woo! Now we're on to the 4th one. Am I sufficiently motivating you guys? I hope so. I'm really enthusiastic about your work. Okay, so next exercise. This one's a little bit challenging, or you might find it challenging. So think of your arms out in a plane thusly, shoulders down. You're going to curl one arm in all the way over to the shoulder and then draw it back like you're going to shoot a bow, like a bow and arrow. Pow, right? Then sweep it back again. Both arms come over to the side. Pull back again, bow and arrow. As you're pulling back each time, I want you guys to squeeze your shoulder blades back towards one another. So instead of here, definitely not that, right? Not this either. Really pull back. So from the side, it looks like this. And from the front, it looks like this. If this confuses you, no worries. Do your best. Take your best shot, literally, with your imaginary bow and arrow. And what we're going to do with the feet here is we're just going to step up to the edges of the step, or if you're doing it on the floor, guys, you can totally do it on the floor too. You'll just be stepping out, out, back, back, out, back, back. If you're on the step, obviously, up, up, just alternating left leg, okay? So stepping up with the left foot first, left arm out straight, right arm across. Here we go. Exhale, 8, sweep it around. 7, 6, and 5, squeezing the shoulder blades together, pulling it up, good. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1 more. Now take them out, pulse here. Just pulse up, tiny pulses, good. Pushing the shoulders down. 6 more, and 5, and 4, and 3. Strong exhale each time, and 2. Now let's do 1 more set of sweeps. 4. Bring the right arm over. Sweep it over. Here's 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And 1 more set of pulses. Here we go for 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Guess what? You did 4 segments. Hooray! You! Woo! We're on to the 5th. Ready? I know you are. Okay, this next one. We're going to do some pull-ups here. So here's what's going to happen. The hands are going to be down. The shoulders are going to be down. On the exhale, you're going to pull the weights like right up to just below your collarbone. But what you're not doing is pulling your shoulders up, right? So press the shoulders down, right? So you're just going to, on an exhale, pull it up. This way. Inhale, lower down. Exhale. Inhale, lower down. Here's what the legs are going to be doing. This is a fun super challenge. You're going to be stepping up and then extending the second leg back behind you. So it'll look like this, right? Strong exhale. Let me show it to you from the side. See it right here. So it goes leg up. Make sure there's nothing behind you. Don't kill your television set or something. Or cats. No cats in here right now. Okay, we're good. We're good. Ready? So we're going to do our upright rows. Weights touching the whole time, from the bottom to the top, shoulders down and back. Take an inhale, exhale, up we go. And 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And now we're going to take them up and pulse it. So it's 8. Just keep it here. And 7. And 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and last one now, singles here again, set of 4, take it up, exhale, and up, and 3, and last one, and now we're going to pulse it here, so take your 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Excellent, so fantastic, you. Next set. Ready? Lateral raises. So here's what's happening. You're going to take your hands down by your sides. You're going to drop your shoulders down. Take a nice deep inhale. On the exhale, you're going to take your arms up to the sides, and as you do so, you're going to turn your thumbs under, okay? Thumbs toward the ground, pinkies towards the sky. Shoulders down, inhale, release. Exhale, take it up, inhale, release, right? If you're using a step, this time just step up and back. If you're not on the step, just stepping on the floor, up and back. Just keep it moving anytime. Also anytime, but any way you can. Okay, here we go. Hands together. Take an inhale. On your exhale, step up, turn the thumbs down. 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, no swinging, super in control. 3, use your breath. 2 more, and 1. Guess what comes next? We're going to pulse it. Take it up and pulse. And 7, thumbs are pointing down, shoulders dropping. Here's 5, and 4 more, and 3 more, and 2 more, and 1 set of singles. Take the hands down, exhale up. Super controlled here. 2 more. Somebody trying to call me right now. God, they want to get a hold of me. Pulse it up here. 4. Stop calling. 3 and 2. My bad for not putting that on silent. Last one. Yay! Excellent. We're going to do one more set of upper body exercises in this segment. You guys are giving me such a hard workout. Let me catch my breath. Okay, I'm ready. Here's the last one. This one might be a little strange, a little different to you, possibly not. You're going to take your arms out, palms towards the sky. You're going to take an inhale here. On your exhale, you're going to curl your hands in, and you're going to aim for the back of your shoulders, right? I'm not here. I'm definitely not out here. I'm all the way back. So it comes from here to back here. And what I'm also not doing is this, right? I'm not dropping my elbows as I come in. I'm keeping that straight line from elbow to elbow. Right up here, yeah? And this time, if you have a step, we're only going to use it for a portion of the time. We're going to do those back leg kicks, but only on the pulse sets. So in the first sets, we're just going to step left to right. So take your arms out nice and wide. Everyone can do this first part together. Take an inhale, exhale, step it over. And now to the right. 6 more. And 5. And 4. And 3, stepping as gently as you can, last 2, and last one. Now we're going to pulse, and you can kick it out and back if you want. Not necessary, just an option. 7, and 6, remembering the palms are facing up this time. 4 more, and 3, and 2, last one. Step left and right again. Here we go, pull it in. Good, 3 more. 2 more, last one, and take it up, pulse. You can also just stand straight on the floor and pulse. 2 more, and last one. Beautiful job. I'm going to give you guys a high five. High five. Excellent. Next up, are you ready? Yes, you are. We're just going to do some calf raises. You can do this on the floor or standing on your step if it makes you feel excited. Look at me up on my step, having a good time. Or just down on the floor. So let me just move the step so you can see what's going on. Toes together. That's why you get distance. Yes. If you've got your weights, set them up on your shoulders. Little added excitement, right? Toes together, heels slightly apart. Where are my yoga peeps at? Find that inner spiral, right? Inner thighs move towards each other, hamstrings move away. Take an inhale, exhale, lift. And 4 more. And 3, and 2, and 1. Double time, so 8, 7, lift and lift, that's 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Quadruple time, 8, 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3. Your calf should be burning. Mine are. Last 2. Last one. Good job. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Excellent. We're going to do some lunges now. You can do this on the floor or on your step. I prefer the step, but I'll demo both. So you're just going to take one leg forward if you're on the floor, one leg back. Here are the super important things. I'm going to do it from the side for you. Here. Nope. Here. Okay. Your hips should be square. What do I mean by that? From here, I'm not turning this hip open at all, right? Hips super square, tailbone curled under. So from the side, I'm here, not here, right? And I'm also not here with my knee over my toes. No, no, no. Knees directly on top of the heel, right? And then you'll take your weights up to your shoulders if you want an extra added excitement. And then really scoot that back leg back, 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 back. And then you're just going to inhale, exhale, right? Inhale as you drop, exhale as you straighten. Yeah. trying to curl the tailbone under and trying to feel the glute of the front leg working, right? Your butt, right? You should really squeeze and push there. It helps if you can lift the front toe a little bit. That's going to be easier for you if you're using a step. I will demo that now. Come back, step. Right about there, I think. Yes. I'm going to take the weights up to my shoulders. Take my left foot forward, my right leg back. My legs are about hip distance apart. What does that mean? I don't want my other leg right behind as if I'm on a tightrope, right? I want to separate it. And again, my knee is on top of my heel, not over my toes. So weights up on the shoulders. We're going to curl the hips under, feet as far apart as you can get them. Inhale. If you're on the step, you're not going to drop your knee all the way to the floor. You never want to pass a 45-degree angle on the knee, right? So don't drop super, super low here. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. That's 4. And here. And that's your 3, and 2, and 1. Now take it down a pulse. 8, and 7. Lift your front toes a little bit if you can. 5. We're about to get a cat visitation. Very exciting. Hello, Mandalorian. 3, and 2, and 1. Singles here. Take it down. And 3, and 2. Hello, Mando. Good. And 1, we have cat coach now. Now pulse it. 4, lift the front toes. 2, the tailbone curls under. 3, and the last one. Beautiful. Push and step up. We're going to do the other side. Shake out your legs. Shake your legs. You good? Good. He's on his pillow. Everything's fine. Take your leg forward, whichever leg you didn't do. For me, that'll be the right leg. Find your correct distance. Curl your tailbone under. Shift the weight into the heel of the front leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Beautiful. 4 more. Here's 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And it's time for pulses here. Take it down, and 7, lift your front toe, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1 more set of singles here. We take it 4, exhale, 3, exhale, 2, exhale, and 1, and pulse it last set for 4, curl your tailbone under, and 2, and 1. Hooray, you did it! Yay! Are you guys sore in your legs? I hope you are, because I am. This is challenging for me. If you're like, this is nothing, next time do more. Okay, next exercise. We're going to lay down on our belly. If you have a step, lay on top of the step. If you don't, just lay on the floor, totally fine. You have a little bit more room to maneuver on the step. If you're on the floor, these will still work. Okay, so make sure your hips are supported and your chest is supported. And you're going to take your arms out to the sides like wings. And if you're on the step, you have a lot more room to lift up off the floor. If you're on the floor, you'll just be lifting from the floor, but you'll still be able to get some movement there. Let me see if I can demo way back here. You guys see me back here. Let's see. Hi, Mandalorian. Hello, I'm coming to visit you. So on the ground, you can still lift, right? You just won't have as much range of motion, but that's okay. So, pick a comfortable spot. If you haven't got any weights, you can still do this, just clenching your fists together and using your own resistance to lift, right? Look down, take an inhale, exhale, lift off the floor, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and inhale, lower, exhale. And here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to pulse it here. It's 8, lift, and 7, and 6, and 5. Keep going. Last 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And now we're going to take it singles. Last set. 4, and back, 3, and back, 2, and back, 1, and take it up and pulse it here. Last 4, lift, 3, lift, 2, lift, and 1. Last set. the side. If you've got it, you're going to be done with that for now. I'm going to move this over here. And now, if you have some slightly heavier weights, so maybe a set of 5s, this will be the time to use those, or you could use the ones you've been using, or again, you can just use your own resistance, right? So I have 2 sets of 3s, so I'm going to put 2 of them together. Be cautious if you use this method because you could potentially drop it on your face if you're not paying a lot of attention. So hold super, super tightly if you're using 2 weights in each hand. Now I'm going to reposition this camera so you can see me a little better on the ground. Let's go here and let's go there. I think that's good. Okay, so basically what you're going to be doing is taking your arms out to the sides. Let's see if you can see this way. Ooh, okay, cool. So arms are out here, and you want to be pulsing not super low to the ground. Find the place of greatest resistance, right? Where is it most difficult for me to hold this? For me, it's a little closer to my head, right? And it's maybe, I don't know, 6 inches off the ground. So take the hands up and now curl your wrists in slightly. What do I mean by that? I don't want my wrists bending back. I want them curling in slightly and my elbows curling slightly. So like a C shape, right? As you're coming up, maybe not that much of an angle, but a little more. So not super straight arms and definitely not wrist flexing back. So go ahead and grab your weights, take them out to the side, and we're going to pulse here. 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3. I'm laughing because Amanda's cleaning himself. Last 2. Last one. Now take them right up to the sky. So 8 and back. 7, 6, and 5. Exhaling each time. Exhale 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Take the arms out again and pulse. 8, and up. 7, and 6, and 5. By the way, if you need to take a rest, take a rest. And 3, and 2, and then just jump in when you want. Now bring right to the ceiling here. 8, and 7, 6. Each time is an exhale. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Take them out again. Last set of pulses. 8, pulse, and 7, pulse, 6, pulse, and 5. Find that place of greatest resistance. That's 3, and 2, and 1. Great job. You did it. Bend your elbows. We're going to do those same presses we did at the beginning as overhead presses, but now we're just lying on our backs, right? Supine, as it were. So keep the arms out. Hands are directly over the elbows. Okay, they're not in or out this way, right? And you're going to do that same make a triangle thing we did at the beginning, keeping the weights right at the chest level. Take an inhale, exhale, and back, and exhale, and exhale. Good. And exhale. 4 more. And 3, and 2, and 1. Guess what? We're going to pulse. Take it out to the sides. Just lift and lift. 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And now singles again. Last 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and pulse it here. Take it 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hooray, you! Great job! Guys, I forgot to tell you something super important. I demoed it, but I didn't draw attention to it. Did you see how my knees were bent the whole time? I hope you guys emulated that, okay? So if you're doing this again later, watching the tape, make sure that your knees are bent and your tailbone is slightly curled under, right? You don't want to have your legs out flopped or like arching your back, blah, right? No good. Bend those knees, get a nice strong base whenever you're doing activities. Whenever you're doing activities on your back, pretend like I didn't just say that. Okay, we move on. We're going to do one more set of bicep curls with heavier weights this time. So you can sit on your step if you prefer. You can grab your weights here. Again, if you have slightly heavier weights, like maybe a 5, or if you want to try holding 2 weights together, we're just going to bring our knees together and our toes together. My toes are flexed. I'm sitting back on my heels here. And I'm going to take my elbows into my side body. These are the same activity that we did on the step earlier. So you don't want to let your arms swing in any way, especially not with these heavier weights. So the elbows stay glued in, and then you're going to lift it up and release it down, right? Never letting the elbows move or the shoulders. I mean, the elbows are the joint that's bending, but they're not moving, right? The shoulders are not a joint that has activity in it at all, right? So hands pointing out slightly. Take an inhale. On your exhale, up. And now we're going to go 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Big surprise. We're going to pulse here. Take it up. 8 and lower a little bit. 7. Lower a little bit. 6. Lower halfway. 5. Good. And 4. I find this the most challenging part. 3 and 2. Little lift. And 1. Good. And now 4 singles here. Take it up. And exhale. And 2 more. And last one. And now we're going to pulse it here. Pulse the shoulder. And 2 more. And 3 more. No, not 3. That was it. That was the last one. Yay! We're done. Put your weights away. So exciting. Okay. This might be good or bad news to you guys. All right. The upper body and the lower body portion of our time today is over, and now we're moving to the abdominals. Some of you guys were like, hooray, I love doing abs. Who are you people? Most people hate abs, but I'm going to try to make it as fun as possible for you. There are 7 different ab exercises that I personally do, that I cycle through. Each time I do my series, I try to do 5 different segments. So I picked 5 out of the 7 for you today. They're very exciting. Again, do what you can. Rest when you need to rest, right? Look at that cat. He's resting. He doesn't care. He's actually licking himself right now. Mando, that's not polite, but he's very clean. What can you do? Okay, we're going to go for it. If you have a mat, it'll help your tailbone feel a lot better if you're doing on a mat. If you're on a hard floor, see, like throw down a sweatshirt or something so you're not just like rolling over your tailbone on a hard floor. Here we go. I'm going to move this because it's going to be a lot easier to see this from the side. I think that, wait, why does that look so crooked? That's weird. I'm going to go like that. Okay, here we go. You're going to come down on your back. We're starting with the hardest one and releasing down into easier ones from there. That should be good news. Take yourself flat on your back. Take your hands behind your neck. Just make a little pillow out of your hands for your head to sit in. And then, push that step away. You're going to cross your legs to your ankles. For this first set, take your left foot over your right. And you're going to start pretty high, maybe like here-ish. So you're going to take an inhale as you lower, tap the foot, exhale, come up. And inhale, and 6, and 5, and 4, and you're curling your tailbone under the whole time, and 2, and 1. And now bring your knees into your chest. Just take a second to breathe, recenter. The next set is going to be pulses. You're going to keep your left foot on top. You're going to extend your legs out straight again, and we're going to slowly lower by pulsing. So 8, and 7, and 6, and 5. You guys doing okay? Good. I see hearts on screen. That's good. And 2, and bring it back up. 1. Beautiful. Bring the knees back in. Take a second. Right. Breathe into your abs. This next set, we're going to do 4 singles and then 4 pulses. Keep your left foot on top. Out we go. Drop it for 4 and 3. Try not to use momentum if you can. Super in control. Last one, and now we pulse it down for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Beautiful. Bring your knees in. Switch your cross. Take your right foot over your left, right ankle over the left. What you fear is actually coming. We're going to do the other side now. Hooray! Right foot's on top, extend the legs out. Ready? Curl the tailbone under. Really keep the core super strong here. This is what we're here for. Added bonus. Reconnect your hands with the opposite thumb on top. That's non-dominant thumb, the way that will feel weird. Okay, take an inhale. As you lower, exhale. And 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Beautiful. Bring the knees into the chest. Take a breath for a second. Relax through your abs. You're trying to trick the abs into working longer than they want to, right? They can't just keep going. Eventually, you'll start compensating by using your back, and we don't want to do that. We want to keep it all strictly in the abs. Take the legs out. Here's your pulses. Pulse for 8, and 7, and 6, and 5. Curl the tailbone under. Last 4, and 3. Tap the floor. That's 2. Bring it back up. 1. Yes! Bring the knees in. Hooray for you. One more set here. That's going to be 4 full. And then 4 pulses. So extend the legs out, right leg on top. Here we go. Drop for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Here's your pulses. Take you 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Great job. Bring the knees in. Before we go to the next set, I want to mention my exciting red shoes. These are the heaviest athletic shoes I own. That's a bonus for your ab work, right? Because every time you lift your leg, it's like you got a little weight on there. Also, I just think they're spectacular. So, really important to motivate yourself to do your exercises. And if it's red shoes that does it, hooray you. If it's a cup of coffee, also great. Healthy things, right? Yes. Here's your next activity. You keep your knees folded in. You're going to take your left ankle on top of your right. Now here's what's going to be happening. You can take your arms above your head or behind your head, whatever feels good to you. And then we're going to roll the knees into the chest. Thusly, exhale, come in, and then release down. What we're not going to do is lift our legs up and go this way, okay? The reason for that is the difficult challenge is keeping them here. So this is like a, I'm just playing at it kind of thing, and it also encourages you to use momentum, and I don't want you to do that, okay? So tuck them down, keep your heels at your hips. So inhale here, exhale, crunch in, and exhale, and exhale, and exhale. 4 more. Here's and 3, tiny ball, and 2, and 1. Good job. Take a breath. Shocker of shockers, we're going to do pulses right now. I know, who saw that coming, right? Keep the left ankle over the right, and we're going to just pulse it in here. 8, and 7. Keep your tailbone off the floor. Keep your heels at your butt. That's 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Beautiful. Release it down, right? You can probably guess what's coming next. 4 regular curls, 4 pulses. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, take it up. 4, and 3, 2, and 1. And we pulse it here for 4, and 3, and 2, and last one. Excellent. Release. Switch it on over to the other side. Break on through to the other side, like they say. Right ankle's going to be on top of the left. Same situation. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl in. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Take a breath. Take a breath. We're going to do pulses here. Why do we not just keep plowing through without resting in between? Again, because we want to make sure that the abs are prepared to come back with renewed vigor. That should be now. Here we go. Pulses. So 8, and 7. Keep your heels at your butt here. Don't let them lift. Here's 4 more. And 3, and 2, and 1. Last one. Release it down. Good job. We're going to do 4 more singles and 4 more pulses. Take a nice deep inhale. Here we go. And it's 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and pulse it in for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Guess who made it through 2 sections? You did! Yay! Hooray, you! Good job, guys! This next section is shorter and easier. Yay! There's 5 sections total. You're already through 2 of them. Take the feet up to the ceiling. Flex your feet, right? You're going to reach up and touch your toes, or as much as you can, right? Some folks, just flexibility-wise, are not going to be able to do that, but you're going to try to keep your neck nice and flat. Don't drop your head back, right? Flex the toes again. Take an inhale. Here we go. Here's 8. And 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Fantastic. Bend your knees if you like. Just wiggle it out a little bit. This time we're going to pulse, but here's where our hands are going to go. Behind the back of the neck. Interlace the fingers. Good. Elbows out, chin in, right? Look up at your toes. Take an inhale, and we're going to go 8 and 7, 6 and 5. Here's 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Excellent. Guess what? A second cat coach has joined us. Matsuzuma. Oh, you can't see me. He's just out of front. You'll see him soon. Entertainment for you. Here, there he is. Hi, Monty. Okay, last set of these. We're going to reach up, touch your toes for 4, and then we're going to pulse for 4. Ready? Inhale, up, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and pulse it here for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Beautiful. So easy, right? You're done with 3 out of 5 segments. Yay! I see a lot of likes coming up on the screen. Good job. All right, next segment. We only have 2 more. I told you they get easier, right? Bend your knees, take your feet out quite a bit, right? You're going to reach out, palms up to the sky. You're going to try to curl under as you do this next part. Guess what? We're just sitting up. Fun story. I was at my dentist, and I was like reclining in a chair, and they were like, okay, you can sit up here. I'll raise the seat for you. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? You don't have to raise the seat. And they were like, oh my God, how did you do that? I was like, I sat up. All right, so look, this is what's called functional strength, you guys. This is so that you can impress your dentist next time. What a goal, right? Take the legs out, hands out, palms face the sky. Take an inhale. Take your feet out a little further than you did when we were doing the crunches, right? Inhale here, exhale, up we go. Resist on the way down, inhale, and exhale. Good. 6 more. Here's 6. Woo. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Release, dress off, down, 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 down. Resist. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we're going to do pulses. Wow, shock, right? Bring the feet in a little closer for these pulses. Take the hands behind the neck. Same thing that we did with the legs in the air, only our feet are flat here. But look at the ceiling. Don't try to come in like towards your thighs. Look up. Make that your goal. Take an inhale. Up we go. Exhale. 8. And 7. 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. Last 2. Lift a little bit higher on the last one. Beautiful. Release it down. 1 more set. Walk the feet out a little further. We'll take 4 up and back, 4 pulses, and then you're done. Ready? Palms up. Take an inhale. Exhale. Up you go. That's 4. Inhale. Exhale. 3. And 2 more. And good. Beautiful. 1 more. That's it. Bring the feet in a little closer to the hips. Take the hips behind the neck. We're going to pulse up. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Yes, dog. You're done with 4 out of the 5 segments. Woo! Accomplished. Super easy. You're going to love it. I'm going to turn around this way so you can see. Okay? I'm going to take my hands under my neck. Can you guys see this? Yes. And I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to bend my knees, and I'm going to take turns going side to side. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to leave my left elbow down, my right elbow is going to come up, and my left leg comes up. So my elbow and my knee touch, but I'm leaving my other elbow on the floor. I hope you can see that. I can't really see the screen very well. And then come on back down. Same thing other side. Right elbow stays down. Left elbow comes up, right leg meets it, right? Now, here's the trick. I'm not looking down and forward, I'm looking up, right? So as I come up, let's see if we can get here. Let's do this, right? I'm looking up, over here towards my opposite elbow. I'm not looking down at all, right? So your chin should be away, and then resist on the way down, right? Up, and resist on the way down. Let's do a set of these, see how they work, right? Hands behind the neck. Take an inhale, exhale, twist, and 7. That's 6. Looking up and over the shoulder, 5. Last 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Stay on the left here. Left, left again. Keep the left leg straight if you can. Good. That's 5. You're exhaling each time. Here's 4. Really twist as far as you can. 3, and 2, and switch it over to the other side. Here we go to the right side. And 5. Here's 5. 4 more. Ready? Exhale each time. 3, and 2, and 1. Guess what, my beautiful people? You did it! You made it through the joint workout! Yay! That's my ridiculous dance for you because I'm so super proud of you guys. And we're going to do, see, Montezuma's proud too! Yes! And there's, and Mandalorian's proud also. Everyone's proud of you guys. The cats are like on parade for you. Let's do a really, really brief little tiny mini stretch. Here's what we're going to do. I'll do it this way. Go on your belly. Good. Take your arms out in front of you like you're Superman. Right? Press your fingertips down. Palms up. My yogis will know this one really well. Press into your fingertips, roll your shoulders back, and then walk your hands back just a little bit. Shoulders roll down. Good? Yeah, shoulders down. Stretch just a little bit. That should feel good. Okay? Take your hands to the sides like wings. We're going to try to do 2 things simultaneously. On an exhale, sweep your arms around and also bend your knees and try to grab your ankles. So inhale, exhale. If you can't do it on one go, then do each foot at a time, right? Grab one, grab the other. If you can't grab them, totally fine. Just pretend, right? From here, you're going to flex your feet. You're going to point your toes towards the back right behind you. And keep your knees on the floor, right? Thighs on the floor. Press and lift. That should feel really good to your abs right about now. Good. So as you're pretending to straighten your legs, chest lifts off the floor. Really good. And then release it on down. And then we're going to just do a little tiny stretch for the shoulders. So come hands and knees, right? From the side, it's going to look like this, right? Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And then you're going to lift one arm, and you're going to thread it underneath, but stay forward, okay? Don't sit your butt back. Stay up here, hip over the knee. Thread this arm under. It should touch the other arm. Lay down on your shoulder, and now just kind of rock side to side. A little bit of a twist here. It's a massage for the shoulder and a little bit of a twist. Then take an inhale. Exhale, press through the palm that's on the floor up, and you're going to do the other side. Spin your inner elbows forward. Lift the other arm. Thread it through. Lay down, and just rock a couple times. Good. Good. And then inhale, exhale, push and lift up. Good. And then just let's take a seat. Take the big toes together, spin the heels apart, right? Rock side to side, pull the flesh out from under the sit bones. Okay, so you can just ground down to the ground here. And then you're going to inhale, take it up. And exhale, just fold forward. If you can grab your toes, great. Pull your toes back towards your face, elbows in. Drop down towards your legs, right? If you can't touch your feet, that's okay. Just drop down wherever you are. Relax. And then maybe inhale, get a little longer. And maybe exhale, drop down just a little more. And then to come up, you're just going to roll up. No, roll it way up. Oh, guys, amazing. It's been almost exactly an hour. It's 55 minutes. Do you want a 5-minute reprieve? Do you want 5 more minutes of work? Probably not. So I'm going to let you guys go now, but I just wanted to tell you, and I'm super, super proud of you all. Here, let's do this. I'm super proud of you guys. I'm so delighted that you joined me today for my little joint health workshop / activity hour. You can refer your friends here, obviously, to watch it later on, anytime. It'll be up on my wall, I think, indefinitely. And if you found this useful, I have another series that I can share with you as well. So be sure to leave me some feedback. And I have so much enjoyed our time together today. And again, I'm just so excited for the ability of technology to create a community and create like a real-time opportunity for us all to connect in these crazy, crazy days, right? I mean, this is in many ways an amazing time to be alive, even though we're dealing with a lot of challenges, right? So thank you for being here with me, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.